Rosalind is a new dance production by James Cousins Company. It was created with Korean artists in Seoul and premiered there in October, and it's based on the Shakespeare play As You Like It.
We chose Rosalind because she is, I think, one of Shakespeare's more interesting female characters. She's really independent. She's going on this journey discovering who she is. She manipulates the situation around her, the world around her, to try and create a world that she wants to be in. The concept we came up with for translating As You Like It into a new show was to take these two locations in the play of like court and forest and modernize it into being a city at day and a city at night.
So setting it in an amazing metropolitan city felt really relevant, where you've got the contrast of the really conservative daytime rat race kind of feeling with the neon wonderland at night where kind of anything can happen.
South Korea is a super interesting culture. It really grabbed me as, so interesting, the tradition and this like ultra technological city. All the elements of tradition, the conservative attitudes, but then also this really kind of forward-thinking generation as well of young people. And there was a lot of very interesting clashes and of ideas, it seems, in South Korea. So it was a really interesting place to create a new show.
The great thing about Shakespeare is that his work is a global phenomenon. Everybody knows it, everybody's heard of it, and that makes it really accessible, and it makes it a really good starting point. It's also brilliant because you can bring it into the 21st century, you can adapt it. There are so many themes there that you can pull out and that you can work with. And Rosalind herself is such an amazing character. She's such a strong character. There was so much depth to her that just working with that character alone and exploring who she would be was an amazing experience. And so far this show has premiered in Korea, and we've also taken it to Indonesia. And what we're finding is when we take it to different places, audiences are reading different things into it.
I was interested in kind of going, okay, this character is really interesting. What would happen if she was in Korea nowadays? Or what would happen actually if she'd been born a man? How would that be different? She wouldn't have to disguise as a man to go and do all these things. So yeah, one of the ideas in the play is actually we have two Rosalinds. We have a female Rosalind and a male Rosalind, and to kind of present this idea of to an audience of how you perceive it differently when you're watching a man do something versus watching a woman do the same thing. We created duets that are identical, a man and a woman, and then a man and a man. And how do you, as an audience, just perceive that? And for me, that felt enough. I didn't want to go to kind of push one in one direction, another in another direction, and say, this is my view. Actually, this is what it is, this is what's out there, and it's for you as an audience member to interpret that and to actually listen to what your gut says.
I really wanted them to believe in Rosalind, to feel for Rosalind, to connect to Rosalind, but I think it was achieved in different ways. And what I really love about productions like this is that audiences will have completely different reactions all over the world. They'll take completely different things from it.
But I think the stories are universal. They're about love, they're about our lives, and you kind of realize actually that we haven't changed that much in 400 years. And this is one of the questions that we kind of gave ourselves was, what has changed? Specifically to the stereotypical female role within society, like, has it changed?